While the City of Independence considers suing Jackson County over the new higher property assessments, other taxing districts are left. They're waiting to see how much money they'll actually get. It doesn't work the same way in every city in Jackson County.
And as the assessor notes, her office doesn't actually levy the taxes. Fox 4's Dave DeMarco live to explain the timeline and how home values impact budgets and levies. Dave.
As for the homeowners, it seems pretty simple. It's why all these folks out here are asking for these reviews. The higher your home is assessed, the more likely you are to pay in property taxes. But for cities and school districts, it's a little more complicated.
Jackson County home assessments are up an average of 30%. That means all the different taxing jurisdictions you see here on this assessor's office infographic stand to get more money. But how much? That's difficult to say, because we're actually in both the bottom left and upper right corner of this county timeline simultaneously. The city of Lee Summit, like most Jackson County cities and school districts, has already set its budget for the fiscal year that started this month, but it hasn't set its levy and won't until September.
We cannot calculate it until then because there are changes made in that aggregate assessed valuation up to that point.
With tens of thousands appealing their assessments, the total assessed value of all homes in the city is bound to be less than the preliminary estimate. And the estimated tax bill you should have received is just that. Finance directors are hoping there is not a repeat of 2019, when appeals continued after tax districts had to set their levies.
The county had to issue certain refunds, and we had to do a recoupment in order to recover the money they withheld to do the refunds. So we're hoping that we don't have to do that this year.
Lee Summit gets about 20% of its revenues from property and personal property tax in its $100 million budget. But because of Missouri's Hancock Amendment, it can't get a windfall of any more than 5% a year. Only Kansas City schools are exempt from that amendment. So no matter how much more collectively homeowners end up getting assessed this year,
our levy and the aggregate assessed value kind of goes in contradiction to each other. So as the assessed values rise, our levy would be rolled lower.
And one thing that actually could have a pretty big impact on the levies is that proposed 15% flat assessment hike. Now, while that would keep anyone from having to pay a big increase on their home values, John, I'm told that actually could keep those tax levies a little bit higher as they sort this all out.